So hi Stephen, it's Friday. We have had a busy week as usual. I'm undertaking a pretty major lighting upgrade for the campus. The security guys have been complaining that they don't have enough light, and so I've been doing a lot of research, and it looks like we're gonna be putting up a bunch of new poles and a bunch of new lights, and I've been researching that, and that's very interesting. I went shopping. Well, I went to the stores to get quotes for that today, so that's keeping me busy. Um, and lots of people's computers to fix. No shortage of that. And we're getting into the swing of things a little bit. Um, yeah, definitely. We're feeling pretty settled at this point. Um, 3 weeks is like an eternity in the scheme of things, really. 4 weeks. Sarah says we've been 4 weeks. Really, it's not quite 4 weeks yet, but anyway. Um, I don't know what to talk about. Um, we have lots and lots of clips this week. Probably the foremost in terms of interest is an interesting dish that Alice prepared for us from the Loa tribe that involves lots and lots of tiny little fish. And she described the process of making this dish in quite great detail, and I think you'll find that interesting. I included a clip, Ezra learning and demonstrating a very valuable technical skill. I think you'll appreciate. One project I did this week was there's an antenna on top of the water tower for the Wi-Fi, and it uses this like little micro router type thing with an Ethernet plug on one end and a antenna plug on the other, and it's an entire router just in this little thing this big that's meant to be outside. So anyway, I had to climb up on top of the water tower yesterday or 2 days ago to take it down so we can do something different with it, because it doesn't really have the signal power it needs to get inside all the buildings. It works great outside, but inside is where you need the signal. So anyway, climbed up and took that down. Quite an adventure. Hoping I'm not putting it back up. Let's just put it that way. And some other assorted clips. I don't know. Again, I don't even really know what to talk about. So I need to hear from you what you want to hear about here, because it's all so much. In terms of general life, laundry. We do laundry in a building, a couple 100 feet away, and our kitchen is way better stocked in terms of like utensils and cookware stuff than it ever was in Romania. You can tell they're used to having people visit. There's like a blender and a mixer, and the whole time we lived in Romania, we never had a blender. So we're really thankful for that. Yeah. I've been driving here on the left side of the road, so that's interesting. Last weekend was the first time I drove. And it's really not a big deal. Traffic is a little crazy, but the driving on the left side of the road thing isn't really hard at all. Sometimes making right turns can be weird, but yeah, it's fun. There are many different states that the roads are in, and many of those states have left the Union. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, the weather here has not changed at all since we got here. And yeah, it's rained twice, and it may not change until we leave, is my understanding. It will probably get rainier, it'll probably get a little bit warmer, but at this point, every day is exactly the same, which is interesting. Not like New York at all. Anyway, I'm talking for a long time. Tell me what you want to hear about, so I know what to talk about when I do this. And I have a lot of clips to put in today, so I'm gonna just switch to them. And here you go.
Kitungu onion.
Okay.
And I speak in Swahili or?
You can speak in English and then just say the names.
These are the onions, and the long ones are different kind, not the ones which are used for the big ones. You cut the onions as I'm cutting. Yeah, like that. And then, sorry. They are a lot, but for the flavor, we like them a lot of onions for the flavor. The fish, the typical name for this fish is called omena. Omena. I washed it with hot water twice, boiling water, and then I dried it on the pan so that it doesn't get mushy. So when the onions are done, I'll put tomatoes, cilantro and garlic, and then I put the omena, the small fish, in the pot. To simmer, to cook slowly.
So how long do you cook it? Like a couple hours?
1 hour is enough from the starting of the frying the onions up to putting the fish. 1 hour is enough. And then when they are done, you just you cover until serving time.
So you said you add milk too?
Yes. I add milk because of the flavor is pungent. It's strong, very strong than the other meat. So the milk will make it at least mild, and the taste too, because it's very strong. When you put all the spices, when you eat it, it's pungent, it's sour, sweet and sour. So you put the milk. Yeah, frying the onions.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't use the board so much. We do most of our things on the hand like this. Yeah. Like this one can be a pot, and then you just as you put the onions like that, tomatoes like that. Yeah. And with okay. And this is cilantro. Already it's washed. This one we like it because of the flavor it puts on food. So you cut. Then you cover it. Then after like 2 minutes, you keep on stirring, And because you are going to have it with rice, you have to have like a quarter liter of water. You'll put so that you'll have some soup. Great. Okay. Yeah. We are going to have, you can eat it with rice, chapati. Not so much, but with rice ugali. Yeah. But most Kenyans, we eat it with ugali.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you eat this with ugali?
Yes, most of the cases.
Oh, okay.
But today we are going to use it with the rice.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. They have humps on their backs. This is on our way to church. This is Dan's first day of driving by himself in Kenya. This is a very typical sight on the road. Have to look out for everything on the road. I
farm.
I think so. I think they're going to get something to eat.
The horse is going some hay. Look, you know where is the farm? You know where's the farm? You know where's the farm?
Movie that has me. God did not use a sequoia tree.
Okay, so today Ezra is working on a new skill. Ezra, can you put the mouse on putt-putt? And click to make
He's purple.
He's purple. And then can you click it? Touch the pad to make it work?
I've always wanted to join the big race.
And now Ezra knows how to use a mouse. It doesn't work. He still thinks it's a touchscreen though. Can you put the mouse on Pep, on the dog? And touch. Good job. Put it right on him and then touch. Down just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. See how it changes to white? And then touch. Good job.
He boats.
That's
He's
right.
a dog.
You're right.
And
so we have it. So, hi Steven. I've had a busy day today. I just finished taking down a Wi-Fi antenna from right there. See that wire? That's where the antenna used to be. Quite some distance above the ground. So I've had my dose of adrenaline for the day. Now I'm going to take this puppy down and plug it in somewhere else, and if anybody wants it back up there, they can do it themselves. Just to reiterate, the antenna was up there. So our dinner this evening is homemade French fries and homemade pizza. It's going to be great.